This is a special edition of the John DePietro Show. Decision 2010. The debate between the candidates running for the congressional seat in District 1. Brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts and your trusted election leader. News Talk 630, WPRO and 99.7 FM. Now, here's WPRO News Director and Morning News Anchor, Bill Haberman.
Good morning. Debate week continues here on WPRO Decision 2010. These are the WPRO general election debates. We continue doing a debate a day this week. Today, a debate doubleheader, if you will. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we'll be hearing from the candidates for Lieutenant Governor. On Friday, the group running for Attorney General will join us. Later today, the candidates running for the 2nd District Congressional seat will be joining us at 5. But first, this morning, we hear from the candidates in the 1st Congressional District. First, the Democrat, David Cicilline. Mayor, good morning. Thanks for joining us. And the Republican, State Representative John Laughlin.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Say good morning to my fellow panelists, Jim Hummel of the Hummel Report. Jim, thanks for joining us.
Nice to be back.
Good to be back. And former Attorney General, talk show host, political analyst Arlene Violet. Thanks
Morning,
for coming in, Arlene. Thank you. Today's debates are made possible by Dunkin' Donuts, interruption-free. Again, we thank Dunkin' Donuts for their generosity. Dunkin' Donuts, America runs on Dunkin'. A reminder, video of this event is being offered at 630wpro.com. Now, throughout the debate and afterwards, you can text your thoughts on who's won the debate. Text VOTE to 68683. Again, text the word VOTE to 68683. Now, coming up after the debate, we'll have a special edition of the Dan York Show. Jim and Arlene will join Dan with their thoughts immediately following today's debate. Stephen Beal of GoLocalProv.com will also take part in that conversation. We'll take your phone calls as well. The campaigns have agreed to time rules and restrictions for today's debate. Those rules are available if you're interested at 630wpro.com. As they say, gentlemen, like hockey, let's drop the puck, game on. Essentially, we drew lots for who's going to make the first and last opening statement. Through the lot drawing, the first opening statement will be given by Representative John Laughlin.
Well, thank you, Bill, and thank you, WPRO. I'm John Laughlin, and I'm running for Congress because I believe it's time Congress focused on getting Rhode Island and America back to work. When Rhode Islanders needed jobs, Congress bailed out Wall Street and forced through a health care bill that does nothing to bring down the cost of health care. Instead, the health care program that David Cicilline supports takes funding from the Medicare programs that our seniors rely on and drives up the cost of employer-provided health plans. I've always said that real job creation is accomplished by risk-takers and entrepreneurs in our society, not governments and bureaucrats. I believe the job of government is to provide an environment for business to succeed, not reward chosen industries with government handouts and bailouts. As a nation, we're at a crossroads. We're spending money we don't have and borrowing money we can never afford to pay back. We need a change in course, and fast. I've served my state and this nation as an Army officer and state legislator. I'm proud of my service and committed to ensuring that our men and women in uniform have the resources they need to accomplish their missions, as well as the services they need when they return from duty. I'm proud to have the support of Rhode Islanders from across the political spectrum, and I'm thrilled with the support I receive from numerous Democratic elected officials around their state. Their support shows that my belief in lower taxes, less spending, and smaller government, it's not about party, it's just good policy. I plan to take my experiences as a legislator who worked effectively across party lines to Washington to serve this district in Congress. I'm a small businessman, a husband, a father of 2 daughters I'm immensely proud of. My older daughter Victoria is a law student and graduated from the University of Rhode Island in the spring. My daughter Carrie is a student in the Tiverton Public Schools. I know the challenges that working families face because I'm part of one, and I'm especially grateful to my wife Susan, who's taken on additional work so that I can run for Congress. I can promise the people of Rhode Island that I will work hard every day to ensure the next generation of Rhode Islanders will inherit an America that is exceptional in every way. An America where, once again, opportunities are abundant and anything is possible.
Thank you, Representative Laughlin. Mayor Cicilline.
Good morning. Thank you for hosting this debate. I'm David Cicilline. I'm running for Congress because Washington is completely broken. It has demonstrated an inability to respond to the urgent challenges that American families and Rhode Island families are facing. I've been mayor of a city for 8 years, and when you're the mayor of a city, you see every single day what's happening to real people. You know what works, you know what doesn't work, you know how to solve problems, and most of all, you know how to get things done. And for too long, Washington has been taken very good care of the very powerful special interests, big corporations, and the very wealthy, and completely forgotten the hardworking middle class in this country. Completely forgotten the hardworking Americans who are playing by the rules, working hard every day, and falling further and further behind. If I'm elected to Congress, I will fight for policies that promote job growth by investing in infrastructure to rebuild America again, a national infrastructure bank, really to lay a platform for rebuilding our economy, repairing our bridges, roads, water systems, transit. I'll fight to rebuild our manufacturing economy by proposing a Made in America block grant so that we can start making things again as a country, repealing tax breaks that corporations are given that are shipping our jobs overseas, that Representative Laughlin has taken a pledge to extend. I think that's wrong. We have to repeal those tax breaks and keep those jobs here. I'll fight to strengthen and Social Security and to protect it and oppose privatization, even a little bit of privatization that Representative Laughlin talked about last night. It's a bad idea. It's a promise that we made. We have to protect that program, and privatizing is something I would fight against. In addition, we have to continue to make investments in education. The United States used to lead the world in K-12 education. It's now 32nd or 33rd, depending on which measure you use. We need to invest in education again, and also in higher education. We also need to seize the opportunity to respond in a serious way to global climate change, to lead the world in the development and production of clean energy, and to seize the opportunities for job creation that relates to.
Mayor, I'm gonna stop you right
Okay.
there. Okay.